Hey, hi everyone. This is Roden with another stream for Expedition 33. Let's continue. We're at the Jestrel village after trying to fight Golagra like the fourth time, I suppose. And we're quite unsuccessful, although we are at level 50. So, yeah, that's not something to be happy about. But otherwise, we have progressed quite far into the story. We have beaten both axons required in order to move ahead and reach the paintress under the monolith and take the story forward. We will do that later. What I wanted to do right now first was to explore some of the areas that we had done earlier, looking for those crystal blocks which we can bring down and basically get access to new bosses, items, etc. Other than that, since we did quite a bit of adventuring of a similar sort, although not specifically focused on those crystal roadblocks, but more on bosses like Golagra, whom we had tried to take on when we were much too low level, and we were successful. In fact, we got that gross tete and the ice chromatic, both of them. So yeah, what we will do is that kind of adventuring, in addition to going around older levels trying to find crystals and other such things that we can bring down to access new areas or items. Alright, so having said that, let's first, because we did a lot of adventuring, we have quite a bit of you can say loot that we need to go through, including new pictos. So we'll go through that first. For that we need to camp, which is what we will do next. We can camp here itself. Alright, let's go and camp. Let's put down some music. What should I play? Lumiere, Gustave, Lights of the Past, Alicia's Birthday Party, Let Ramael, Until Next Life, Our Painted Family, Honeymoon, Lumiere. Let's play Alicia. Alright, let's first talk to this guy. Anything that we can upgrade, we should upgrade. None of the tints are upgradable, but we have 47 color of lumina, so we can go ahead and distribute them 9 each to reach 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three more left. Whom to give those to? We'll keep those 3 for now. Next, let's look at our weapons, whether we want to upgrade anything. We have only one level 17 for each character, I think. Ideally, Trebuchem is a weapon worth upgrading because it quickly generates stains with free aim shots. And lacking stains, we end up doing other non-mayhem attacks, but it might be worth investing in Trebuchem. That's my thought. Although we don't have a lot of resplendent chroma catalysts, we only have 23 of those. Karalim is giving us it's also very interesting. In fact, I felt that there is a lot of potential with Karalim as well. Other than that, we have Colon, which is at level 13, and at 14 it will go up to 687. We have ours at 1400, so yeah. Scaverum is much higher in level than everything else. Fine, I don't think we are going to upgrade anything for anybody. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Although in case of scale, looking to upgrade Blizon might not be a bad idea. Moison though has converts to arc damage and increases to arc damage with skills by 20%. So also the level 20 is not bad, frankly. Moison is not bad at all. Okay. So we are not touching it for now. We don't have enough resplendent chroma catalyst to really upgrade everything willy-nilly. What we need to do is wait for us to build up a few more resplendent chroma catalysts, and then we will look at upgrading our weapons again. Probably will have already gotten some higher level weapons by then. Next, the more important aspect is looking at our level ups, skills, and yeah, I don't think, okay, that probably we have already taken care of in the last stream. Looks like it. Okay, fine. And skills as well. Or did we know? Oh, we do have quite a few skill points, so we can look at opening up more skills. I was always interested in her all set, although we can't still open it. It requires 2 more points. No, not 2, 4 more points to open. Unless we reskill and get rid of, say, actually Dealing Clash, Bad Omen both we are using, so we can't reskill those. And we are also using Grim Harvest. Yeah, we can't really reskill anything here on her story. By the way, on the unlocking of skills, these locked skills in the main tree really caused me concern for a while. Gustav had such skills, and we all know how he ended up. So yeah, something to not look forward to, I suppose. There's also this one, by the way. Duna is having 10 points available as well. We can go into unlocking Elemental Trick or Stormcaller, or Elemental Genesis, which is our ultimate aim. I think Elemental Trick into Elemental Genesis makes a lot of sense, because we need Elemental Trick in order to generate the stains for Elemental Genesis the way we want them to be. The only problem is with the stains end up getting consumed in one way or another, and then we don't have those. So we'll have to be careful about that part. But I definitely want to look at Elemental Genesis. Extreme damage to all enemies. I don't think anybody else has that kind of a skill. Let's check. Okay, she has one as well, but that absorbs health and enemies, allies health and enemies foretell to deal increased damage. Okay, I'm not sure to what point the health absorption works. Maybe it's based on how much foretell you have built up that you are trying to absorb. Maybe the proportionate amount of ally health also needs to be absorbed. Fine, but she also has something which hits all allies, although not allies, sorry, all enemies. But yeah, I don't like the part where she absorbs the health of allies. Too often I have ended up killing my party members, especially when they are inverted, trying to heal somebody else with a group heal and saving one person and killing the other, or getting them really low on health. So I'm not sure whether we should even consider such a skill. Although the good thing about it is that it only requires 4 AP. That's crazy. I guess it requires a lot of HP then. That's all that I can think of. All set is still definitely something that is worth considering in her case. A full buff. This is for extreme single target damage. Final path applies 10 portal, not bad. But in her case, building up APs has been a challenge. Anyway, I think we have thought enough about this. We are going with elemental trick for now. In his case, we have 7 points. We can't open too many things. What we wanted to ultimately open, I think, was Steeled Strike, or was it Endbringer? Yeah, it was Endbringer. Deals extreme single target physical damage, 6 hits, increased damage if the target is stunned, and can reapply stun from A rank onwards. That is very good for us. We can stun with perfect break in order to get S rank directly, and then since we are already at S rank, when we use Endbringer, it will reapply the break, which will increase the window for us to continue to deal damage to the enemy. Probably we can follow it up with something like Phantom Stars. So yeah, seems like a good plan altogether. Purification suddenly seems very interesting, considering all the different kinds of status effects that the recent bosses have been applying on our party. But I think the healing tint, which can clear status effects, that Lumina might be worth investing into instead. In her case, we have 6 points. And we can open up Last Chance, we can open up Combustion, or we could go for Agate and Momentum Strike. Pyrolyze deals extreme single target fire damage, 3 hits, applies 5 burn per hit, offensive stance applies 2 more burn per hit, and Revenge deals high single target fire damage, 1 hit, damage increased for each hit received since the previous turn, and can break. Okay. Very interesting. That's an interesting skill. We have Payback as well, which deals very high single target physical damage. She has Payback, she has Revenge, and Last Chance. She's completely set up in order to avenge Gustav's death. Well, dead is... I was questioning that death, but the more that the story starts revolving around Verso, it makes me feel that maybe Gustav is dead and was supposed to die in order to get Verso involved. He was effectively a story fall guy for the Verso. Unfortunate for him. Anyway, coming back, are we using the 6 points right now? That's the question. I don't think we need to. We are quite well set with her, with all the skills that she has. Yeah, let's skip that. In his case, Monaco's case, let's see if he has learned anything new. That has to be looked at in this screen, because he gets learned skills by collecting feet of enemy Nevrons. Grow stat evac, nice. Deals high single. I thought he was dead when it happened, but still he got the skill, which is good. Deals high single target physical damage, 5 hits, applies defenseless for 3 turns. Do I want to use that instead of Clair's Earthquakes? Grow stat. So it uses 6 AP. Deals high physical. Instead of mark, yeah, defenseless might be better. This is high physical damage with 5 hits and applies defenseless for 3 turns. And heavy mask is increased damage. And what we had earlier, where is it? Agile mask, not this one, not this one. We had Chapelier Slash, right? Yeah, this is, I think, Grow Stat is much better. It also deals high physical damage too, but it deals to all enemies. This is to single target. Ooh. That was an AoE, and I have replaced that with a powerful and defenseless. Fine, we'll go with this. I think this is obviously better for a boss fight than the one earlier, which was not. We are not having much trouble with regular mobs. Okay, anything else that he got? No, nothing else. Yeah, I don't think he fought the ice guy. He was already dead in that case. And we replaced the party with the reserve team in order to beat him. What else can we do? We can look at the pictos. So we have quite a few new ones and old ones which have been upgraded. Tainted is not bad, frankly. It gives defense and crit rate. And quite a lot of defense, in fact. This along with confident. Crazy. Okay. I think with this I can go against Kologra. I can build up Our Lady here to go up against Kologra with Virtuous. I'm not sure if Kologra has shields, but definitely worth looking at. Yeah, and fire skills will be her weakness, and Our Lady here is good at fire. Do I want to give her confident? Oh, that is the question. Speed and crit rate. So it will replace breaking burn. Mile. Warming up is 500 damage per turn, can stack up to 5 times. This is also very good. And it gives a lot of health as well. Yeah, I can just give this and tainted to Mile instead of confident fighter and revive. And she can heal herself up. Maybe we don't need to heal, right? That's the whole point. And we can use confident as the third one. No, that's speed crit rate. This is health crit rate. And this is defense crit rate. Yeah, we can actually use these three. What is energizing gradient? +1 AP per gradient charge consumed. This should be used as a picto. And beneficial contamination can also be used as a picto, frankly. Not this one, sorry. This should be a picto for everybody, energizing turn. Alright. Greater shell is also good, frankly. Yeah, we can replace these three. So instead of confident, what should we give this lady? She has auto shell, which applies shell for 3 turns on battle start. She has longer shell. Ideally, she should get greater shell as well. It gives health and defense, so I can give it instead of longer shell. Right? And instead of confident, something else which gives speed and critical rate. You can give her auto regen. She doesn't use powerful. Breaking burn, beneficial. Speed and crit rate is what we are looking for, right? Energizing gradient, +1 AP per gradient charge consumed. And that's very specific. We don't use gradients as often as to actually put it on our person. Energizing pain, no longer gain AP. Shield affinity, 30% increased damage while having shields. But receiving any damage always removes all shields. Okay, that's not shell, that's shield, that's different. Fine. This is good actually for her, right? Yeah, this is actually good for her. I'll use this instead. It gave defense crit rate. That's a problem. Confident had given her speed crit rate, so she has better defense now. Health and speed, protecting death. Greater shell is giving health and defense. Energizing turn is giving double mark or energizing turn. These two are worth considering. I think energizing turn definitely is good. So we can replace greater shell with it. I think, or we can give her more speed somehow. What did we have instead of greater shell? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Did we have... We didn't have auto rush. We had something to do with longer shell we had. Okay, so we had health defense, so same thing. Just that the shell stays on longer. 2 more turns basically, which is what we could do. Anyway, in her case, speed now is going to be a problem. Her speed has dropped to 669, so we will need to give her a bit more speed. Okay, and in her case we can give her confident tainted, which is defense crit rate. Warming up, which is health crit rate. Did I want to give confident to her or somebody else? I think, yeah, I don't think I wanted to give confident to her anymore, right? Because she has damage increase now, and confident will further increase the damage. Actually, both confidence we can give her technically. This speed and crit rate, and this confident fighter, that's health and crit rate. Confident is given speed and crit rate as well. Take 50% less damage. Let's use that. That's better. Yeah, this is a good setup, I think, for her. And confident fighter can be a domina. It's 15 points, okay. She has auto shell as well, okay, great. You can get rid of energizing death. That gives us enough for where's confident fighter? Yeah. And we have 3 more AP. What is charging tint? 5% of a gradient charge on using an item. Okay, fine. Powerful revive. Anyway, we are not going to get revived 1-on-1. Energizing gradient. +1 AP on gradient charge consumed. Auto rush is there as well. Apply rush for 3 turns on battle start. Okay. Burning and breaking shots we have. Okay. Dead energy is there as well. Actually, we can currently get rid of it. Although it's very good on multi-mob fights. Defensive mode is there as well, which we would want to keep. So dead energy we can get rid of and put something for 5. Cleansing tint is worth thinking. Charging tint is there. 5% of a gradient charge on using an item. Augmented first strike. But that's just once per battle. Augmented counter is there, which might be worth considering in a 1-to-1 fight. Critical break or critical moment. Energizing start. Do we have energizing? What was it? Energizing turn. Oh, it requires 20 AP. Damn. Not 20 AP, 20 Lumina. That's a lot, but we definitely need to get that. We have healing parry as well. Healing share as well. Inverted affinity might work along with what we are trying to do. Yeah. That's a lot of damage, I think, that we have stacked on for her. Okay. Dead energy we took off, right? We can take something else off and give it to dead energy. Yeah. But not right now. Alright. Her we have powered up significantly. Let's look at him. Let's edit. I think his Lumina setup is pretty nice, so unless we want to replace inverted affinity with something else. It's health and crit rate. Energizing turn is just speed. Confident fighter also gives health and crit rate. Okay. And it's level 11. Yeah, let's use confident fighter on him. And we can put the, where is it? Inverted one here. Yes, 12 Lumina actually. And now he has 7. How much does confident require? Where is confident? It requires 20. That's quite a bit. So we have 7. What do we use those 7 for? That's the question. I think Sweet Kill we can keep for him because he is our primary source of killing. And this is also not bad actually. Alright. She has 13 more points. +10 3 we can do. What are her main healing? Parry, healing share, and critical break. Okay. I wanted to give her combo attack last time. Let's give it to her. She has 3 and there's nothing with 3 left. Really? Only burning shots. Okay, cool. In her case, we have her on 13 as well. Okay. She has greater shell. Oh, she has shell related. Okay. Longer shell is something we can look at. Where is longer shell? Yeah. And energizing break is also good. All right. He has 14. Okay. He has longer powerful. He can get powerful. He has first offensive and he has beneficial. What does beneficial contamination do? I keep forgetting. +2 AP on applying a... Okay, yeah. When he applies a status effect, he gets 2 AP. Fine. Does he have inverted? He doesn't. Okay. Good to know. Doesn't have defensive mode as well. We'll give him defensive mode. We can make him a glass cannon along with defensive mode, right? 30% less and 25% more. Works well together. And energizing break in case. Warming up I haven't used for anybody. Everybody should get warming up, frankly. We'll think about that later. Fine. Some really good... I think I should just try to get as many Lumina as possible. Make everybody very, very powerful if we do that. Excellent. I think this works. We have nothing here. Let's talk to everybody. Let me also go and talk to the lost gestural children guy. You have found 5 of my 9 lost so far. Okay. I need to find 4 more. Nothing to do over here, right? Yeah.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. It's been a long road.
Extra long for you.
You, on the other hand, seem quite... You're not nervous?
Of course, we will do. And
Same dialogues as earlier. Okay.
I can't believe we're this close.
Same dialogues as earlier again.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Same dialogues as earlier again. Okay.
You're finally here. Yeah. You ready? Yeah.
Again, same dialogues. Again, same dialogues.
Really?
In fact, I'm hearing this one for the third time. But we can spend time. Yes. Let's spend time with Askia. Okay. What happened to not sharing secrets and Maman's the word?
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Maman. Okay.
Shell said sharing is scary.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
That makes more sense, Askia.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Brilliant.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at me,
Askia is amazing.
and fuzzy too.
Seriously, the best character in this game.
What? No, that's not true.
Lying.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red.
Brilliant.
Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
Very interesting. Suddenly, I'm interested in this conversation from a different standpoint. This is this might unlock a new power for him, right? He still can't dive underwater, and he can't fly.
I see.
Oh, but Luna is helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too.
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well,
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
Geeking out together about music.
that's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Yes, that works.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who would turn down an SK hug?
Nobody could. Alright, we are at level 5 with SKA. Excellent. So this camping trip was worth it after all. Alright. Let's sleep and continue. We'll try to again take on Gologra. Let's go. And we'll try to take her on with Mile this time. I don't see much that can improve, but nonetheless, no harm in trying. What was the plan anyway? The plan was that she got 1000 defense suddenly. So defense jumped to 1200 from 200. That's the plan. Okay, now I remember. Her health also jumped up to 2800. Her attack power is 1700. Her speed is 800 and her crit rate is 56. Yeah, okay, that's the plan. Fine, we have a plan. I just remembered what the plan was. That's how we are going to face Golagra. I think now it should be. Well, it should be better than earlier. That's what we can say. Speak. That lazy, weak-minded rule breaker. She's talking about Monaco, right? If I see this idiot. Okay, fine. Let's provoke. Come on, Mile, you can do it.
Okay.
All right, we can survive. We can survive a lot more. Excellent. 4 hits. 5. I died on the 5th, right? The 4th. Died on the 4th. Okay. Provoke Golagra, you do. Alright. Let's try again.
Let's dance.
1, 2 timings. I can dodge, I guess. Let's try dodging this time. Wrong option. Let's try to dodge this time. Oh! 9.
Ready to parry.
Okay. We get an attack. Very nice. What can we do? We can do Fencer's Flurry or Breaking Roots. Let's do Fencer's Flurry. Alright, nice.
Let's dance.
Unfortunate. This is much better than earlier. Still, our damage is too low, so I don't think we can beat her. We'll try one more time. But the problem here is now damage, not anything else. Yeah. Alright, let's dodge.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. She has so many different attacks. or it has so many different attacks. Kologra. Kolkra, not Kologra. Kolkra, okay. One last time, I suppose. Unfortunate. Still not worth fighting. Fine. Okay. What I wanted to check though was, did I have anything very specific which I wanted to? Defensive mode was on during this time, okay. She was still has energy. Yeah, dead energy is what I had taken off. Need to give her dead energy back. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I can remove breaking shots, and she has burning shots, right? Yeah. We can remove breaking shots, and we want to remove breaking shots and dead energy and give her defensive mode and give her dead energy. Nah. I don't think group fights are a problem, that so much of a problem that we need to do that. Alright, fine, we are good. Do you want to give him anything instead of first offensive? Longer powerful is level 10 and health crit rate. We have confident fighter, which is not a good one, at least for him. You can put auto regen on him actually. How much is auto regen? It's only 10. What do we put it instead of? Can't really put it there in place of anything else for now. Maybe enfeebling mark? No. Maybe energizing start. Yes, 2 energizing starts. Yeah, I think we can get rid of one energizing start and give him auto regen. All right. That should be fine. Let's head out. Let's go to the first area. I remember there being a few crystal rocks, breakable ones that were there. Not the first area, sorry. The flying waters area. I don't know if there were any such in the Jestral village entrance. Were there any in Escape Cave? Don't remember. I don't think there were. Okay, let's go head in here first. So here, from far away, I could see one of those bourgeons, I believe that's what they're called. The monster which can eat one of the party members. And I'd never been able to reach that monster. I think there might be a way to reach it. Now that we have the option of breaking those blue crystal rocks. So let's try to find such rocks and see if there is any way to go towards those that monster after breaking one of those. Yeah, first area that I thought of which could have such a rock is this one. Oh, okay. He actually followed us. Fine. One. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. I guess I am still facing the possibility of coming down with a cold, but nonetheless, where were we? We can't do anything here. We'll just attack. Regular attack. Dead. All right. Let's use Vendange. Done. Hey, hi there. I always thought this cave was suspicious, that it might have an option to possibly get to that mob, but it doesn't. Okay, fine. I heard something, I thought. Okay, let's keep going. There is the mob that I wanted to fight, and we should be coming in from the opposite side. That's what I feel. Maybe there is another entrance which leads here. That is a possibility. A very distinct possibility. Because we found something similar happening in... Well, not something similar, but we found another entrance into the stone caves, right? Stone pillar caves. And yeah. Although we hadn't seen the mob there from our run through the actual dungeon, the fact that the same area had such a chromatic boss which we couldn't locate elsewise seems to indicate that maybe we need to get out and look at it from that direction. Okay, nothing here. Let's just climb upstairs and see if we can find anything. There is a rock here though. Yeah, I tried to break this, I remember now. Only to finally be able to do it now.
Ready to strike. Break.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's first break this. There does seem to be something behind it. I don't know. It's just an item, nothing behind it per se, okay?
Great.
Not that great, but fine. The trip was not completely devoid of any use. Yeah, there are these monsters standing around here as well. 2 of them, in fact. Is this one of those monsters that we view from where we came? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not the same one. Oh, that is the one that you are looking at, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this is the whale. That's the monster we were looking at. I guess it's just part of the decor. That's what I'm going to assume finally. To set the atmosphere for this entire area, flying waters. A bit disappointing. Fine, fine. Definitely nothing over here which is breakable, so we don't have to bother ourselves too much. Let's go to the first part of the cave, Noko's hut. Let's see if any place around there is having something to break. Also, this is a bit sad. We are at his hut, sorry, but there is no Noko. He's gone, unfortunately. Hey, Noko, this is where we met your son. This was the hut where he used to stay and where he helped Mile recover. Or was it Mile or somebody else? Yeah, I think it was Mile. Anyway, let's keep going. If we can find more of those rocks, then well and good. Otherwise, I think this is it for this area. I really doubt there are any more here. I think We found one which was about more than what we could have expected. There were a couple of guys here guarding stuff, but yeah, there are none of those breakable rocks. This area always made me feel very suspicious. There wasn't much here even, as in there's no mob, right? So I was always wondering why it was placed here, but there is no mob. But yeah, it doesn't have anything breakable either. And we have arrived. Still nothing breakable. Okay, fine. The area behind, I think, had some space, but it doesn't have anything breakable. Yeah. And it should be the same situation on this side as well. Indeed. And that's the exit. Let's take it. Alright, we are out. We can do one thing. We can take the shortcut back. We haven't checked our first area either for those kind of rocks. Let's check it out. I think there might have been some in this first area as well. Okay, my bad. Right. Let's keep going forward. I don't think there's any rock on this side. Although, is there nothing downstairs either? Let's. Yeah, I don't think there is. But we can head down and check. This entire area looks like it's breakable. Yeah, this entire tree looks breakable, but it is not. Fine. Alright, I don't think there's anything here. Let's go to the first area. The place where we had started everything. Alright, nothing on this side. There were these blue colored areas but no rocks. Okay, fine. Hold on. Okay, just a few plants, fine. Are we going to go back all the way to the beginning of the level at this rate? Where we started, where Gustav started from, not we. Yeah, this is where he started from. This tree that I thought was intractable. It is not. Okay, fine. Nothing in the first area. I don't think we'll ever be coming back here unless the story brings us back. Very pretty environments. Again, the atmosphere and the environments have been really good throughout the game, and this first area was no exception. And now we know why there are more grappling hooks strewn about down there, because other members of the team or other expeditions were laying the path for those who follow after, like us. Just running around. Ta, ta, ta. That's where we had met Luna, by the way. And then we came out. Hey, there's another one of those trees which are not interactable. This is the flag where we had teleported just now, 2 minutes back, and some mobs which we can skip, I suppose. We don't need to fight any of these guys. We're just trying to see if there are any places which we can open up further, right? There don't seem to be, not on this side. What about this side? And nothing here as well. Or here. So we are good. Let's go up here. This area reminded me of The Last of Us. Very similar environments to what were found in The Last of Us. Okay, we came back on over here, and we move forward over here. Right. This area is the one that I thought might have some breakable rocks. I don't think there are any on this side. Yeah, nothing there, I think. Okay, nothing here either. Here is where we fought our first chromatic boss. This this was one area where I thought there was some kind of breakable crystal rock, but there isn't. Okay, fine. The trees are definitely not interactable. Okay. The mobs here basically look like those breakable rocks, which makes it even more confusing. But there is nothing here worth thinking about. Okay, fine. I don't think the entire first area has anything which we can interact with. Ah, yes. Do we have more resin for him? Oh, mistress, I see. Now I see the path I must follow. Okay. Well, good luck with that. We'll be on our way. I'm not sure. Should we fight those guys? Because that's the only thing we haven't done. That's maybe one more thing that we'll might need to do later. And this is the final area. And there are no rocks here either. Breakable crystal rocks. Okay, fine. Okay, the entire first area doesn't seem to have any such crystal rocks. Only this monument to Expedition 33. How much time did we spend on that? That's the question. Quite a few minutes, I suppose. Okay. Let's take Eski's help to get out of here. We have been here, right? Yeah, we have been there. Alright. There was a chromatic boss in there. Again, wherever there are chromatic bosses, I feel like there might be some of those crystal structures. So we can check that out. It's not a big arena. Only this much, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. The boss is dead and the arena is empty. Fine. Couple more minutes wasted here, I suppose. Ah, here is one.
Good stuff.
More lumina. So there was this exit to the waters, and then there was one more over there, right? We entered from the one over there, but we did not check this one. I think this is a different cave. Oh, I think this is the one, yeah, where the Bourgeon is located. We can give him more skins. I think we beat a couple of Bourgeons after fighting him. Hey, buddy. Aren't you going to see your mistress? Me felt mistress, okay. But what I see up, not mistress. Regent. Was this region to Mistress Princess? Region tends to us. She watches there. Okay. So we don't get to interact further with him. I wanted to check the cave actually, because the cave had some space. Nothing over here. And this is blocked off. All right. Okay, this entire area is also clear. All these white Neverons, I'm not sure whether we want to fight them, but I feel like we might need to at some point in time. They seem to be stuck after the initial work that we do on their quest to sort of get them active and talking to us again. Yeah. That's a big area, that's a big area. No point in going in either of those places for now. Alright. Then there is Stone Cliffs, there's Esca's place. I'm trying to remember if in Esca's place there was any such rocks. There might have been actually. It's too many such areas. Fine, let's do one thing. Let's take on a few more caves or bosses or whatever they are further ahead in this part. Yeah, I know which areas we want to look at. First of all is this area, frankly. I don't think I've been to this gate. Let's take a look here. Okay. I thought R1 did something. My bad. Let's enter and check what is here. Blades Graveyard. Maybe a chromatic boss? No. Just a record, I suppose. Music record. A reverence. Alright. Let's get out. I know what we can do next, by the way. Exactly what we can do next. We can go back to Monaco's station and do the Grandis vendor quest. I think that's still pending.
Let us get wet.
And as part of that quest, there were a few areas that we were not able to reach. By the way, how do we fight this boss? Is there a way? He's just standing there. Hold on. Can we get... No, we can't. Okay. We can come over here. He's standing on the other side though. Okay. Let's see if we can reach him from the other side. We can't, right? Yeah, it's all closed off. Not there. This... Oh, no, no, no. He's just not reachable. Amazing. I think we can only fly to him. I hope SK gets the flying ability, because that seems to be the only way to get to that guy. Yeah, actually there are those islands in there, or those mobs. I think SK can only get to them once he can fly, right? Alright, let's keep going. the next area that we visit would be
For swim, swim.
I don't remember what was in here. I think stone quarry. Yeah, I really don't remember what was in here. Was it again just a place to pick up a record? Ah, this guy. You make nice music, my dude. Yours was a fun challenge to do, frankly. And we picked up a journal entry here as well, I think. Would you like to hear me play? Why were you upset earlier? You said earlier that you were expected to kill. Why were you upset earlier? Before you helped me practice, the silence frightened me. All I could hear was a screaming void of nothingness. But right now, I can hear it. Creation. Every friend around the world, all in tune. Alright. You said earlier that you are expected to kill. We are expected to kill the mistress's enemies, those who seek chroma. Why? To deny them. I do not know more than this. Alright. Bye-bye, sir. The troubadour. I think that's one of the first chromatics that we fought. Not this one. This one we end up just dodging. But there's a proper fight at the beginning with a chromatic boss, and it's a troubadour. Okay. So that's on the right hand side is Old Lumiere. I think on the left hand side there is a shortcut which we had opened, which bypasses Monaco station and goes directly to the ice field area where we are supposed to help open up new, you could say, a new vendor amongst the Grandis. I think this didn't have anything apart from, yeah, the wheel. But it did have a Grandis. Let's go see if there is any change here. Only the carousel was here, which we had helped to start making it work. Yeah, it's spinning, still spinning, and there's nothing else. Was there a gate here? No, I don't think there was. Yeah. Neither a rock nor a gate. Okay, fine. Yep, neither a rock nor a gate. Nothing further for us to explore here. So now we can go to the probably the actual dungeon that we are supposed to enter. It's no longer a red gate, right? Earlier it was a red gate, by the way. Still looks like a red gate. Yeah, it is a red gate still. My god. Frozen hearts. Danger. I'm not sure, is a red gate an indication of, as in, now I'm starting to question myself. Is it just an indication of us not being the requisite level, or is it something else altogether? Anyway, that means we can't open the vendor right now either. The more that I think about this, the more it feels like the game is pushing us towards going and meeting the mistress at the monolith. But there is a rock here. I might have misremembered some things or hoped for some things, but some others, which I didn't, are still having at least giving us some
Good stuff.
reward. Well, chroma is not much of a reward, but still some reward. All right. I wanted to check out old Lumiere as well, especially that axon there. And the manor, I don't know what happened to that. Whether it comes back, whether it doesn't, because that's one of the manors that we have not been able to explore. Did we fight these guys? I think we did. Yeah, we did.
Let us get wet.
We didn't go to this beach though. I'm not sure whether I want to. Fine, let's go here. Doesn't seem like we'll come back here otherwise. Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this place? We call it the Gestural Ascension. Okay. Golgra used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Okay. Only a few Gestrals managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. Okay. If you reach the top, they will most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate Gestral reward. Nice. Alright, fine. Okay. Are we supposed to climb up the boat? I guess. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. The box? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, that was close. Climb up. Alright. Nicely done. Okay. This is not spinning. Where are we supposed to go now? Okay. There, fine. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Okay. Okay. Fine. Almost dropped down. Okay. Keeps going. Ooh, close. Okay. Nothing on this rock. Okay. All right. Where do we need to go? Not there, not there. This direction. Fine. Okay. Let's keep moving. Not there, but there, I think. Yeah. Okay. Next is going there. Damn. Alright. Alright. Okay. How are we supposed to get up these? I really don't think we're supposed to get up like that. Yeah, this is how you get up, right? Sneaky. Okay. Oof. Where from here? Okay, there. Finally reached here. Okay. Still going up. Okay, from here I suppose. Oof. Oh. That sucked. Are we trying again? Okay, let's try one more time. No path in this direction. Okay. Right. Alright, almost there where we had dropped off last time. Nice. We hadn't reached this place last time, I think. Okay. No. Okay. Finally. Is this guy alive or dead? Okay. And we go further up. Okay. Still doesn't stop. Continuing. Oh, my god, it just doesn't stop. Okay. Right. Come on, man. I hit jump. Okay, we'll try it some other time. I think that was enough for today. That's a tough one actually. I did hit jump, that's what I felt like. So I was going to check out if this area has any of those breakable rocks, but most importantly, Old Lumiere, right? I felt like we might have missed a few things in Old Lumiere. So I wanted to go and take a look there. Nothing here, by the way. No. All right. Let's continue. Ah, the vendor. We should buy his longer powerful. He has a upgrade for it. Fine, let's get it. Oh, it's owned. Okay, we don't need it. Color of Lumina is something that we do need. All right. Let's carry on. Where is the flag? Yeah. First, let's reach the manor. Okay. That's the exit, I suppose, to the other side. There's no manor gate here anymore. Okay. Or manor itself. Ah, treasure. I think there's some treasure over here. I completely missed this area, I feel. I didn't come here at all. Yeah, there's a boss here as well. There's a treasure. Okay. That's a boss or regular mobs? Did we come down here to reach the manor? Impossible to tell. But I don't think I had been to this area. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have remembered the treasure at least, and I would have definitely tried to open it. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Again, worth coming here.
An advantage.
A new weapon, Red Elm for Luna. Okay, 3 are fine. Level 10. Some mobs are here, and nothing else. Fine. Let's fight. Hey, hello. 2 of you, I suppose.
My turn.
Alright.
Cut him down.
One dead.
Let him start.
Dead. Okay. No loot, obviously. They were too low level. Alright, apart from the treasure barrier, was there anything else here? No. Nothing else here, but we have this guy. This looks like a, I don't know, this looks like a chromatic boss, but maybe it's not. Fine. Hey. Why are you by your lonesome? Oh, not by his lonesome. Okay, fine.
Let's cover path.
Dead again. No loot again, as expected. Oh, tainted has been learnt. Very nice. Okay. Why were there 3 of those folks here? What are these yellow pieces of metal? Weapons, broken, huge broken weapons, in fact. And is that all? Is that all? Is there nothing else? Well, there is something.
Useful?
Color of Lumina. Yeah, fine. That's what we were buying from the merchant, so it's definitely useful. We can go over there. Okay. Can we go back? Yeah, we can. Did we come from this direction? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not happy about that. Medium damage to all enemies, and that's it, right? Yeah.
Energized.
Okay. One hit kill. That's good. Right. Again, I feel like we did not go through this area. Let's go here. Interesting. We can fall down, okay, or we can go in that direction. No way that we didn't do this area, right? Yeah. Maybe it's just that we are not able to remember that we did this area. But then how did we miss the treasure and, you know,
Good stuff.
chroma and stuff like that, which is sitting around over here? That's the question. Oh, we can climb up top from here. Okay, good. That's a long jump. All right. Yeah, we definitely didn't do this. That length of a grapple jump is definitely memorable. Hey, a Pictos. And we wouldn't be leaving Pictos to just sit around. Is that a boss? A chromatic boss? No, not a chromatic boss. Just a regular end.
You're outmatched.
Broken. Killed. Perilous parry. +1 AP on parry for damage received is, but damage received is double. I already had this, right? Definitely had perilous parry. Cold Chevalier's foot. Oh, he got a new skill. That's an advantage. Yeah, level 8 to level 10 upgrade. Fine.
Well, that will help.
Healing death. Okay, 78 speed, 31%. On death, the rest of the expedition recover all health. Okay, everybody should have that. Alright. I think this is the main route that we followed. And we never came to this point. And hence this boss was also sort of boss was also missed. Interesting. That's a boss, dude. What I thought was not a boss. That's a boss. Okay. There's a big boss down there. My god. Damn. Completely missed that. Didn't we? Definitely worth coming back here. My god. Okay, fine. We are jumping down. This should have been an area that we had already passed through, but it doesn't look like it because there are no mobs here, for one. And I remember that kind of an area had, at least the one which was similar when we first passed through, had multiple mobs. That flag is over there. Okay. There is one more over here. Okay. One more flag over here. Amazing. And another one over here. Okay. Crazy. It's like half the level was completely skipped when we did Old Doomir earlier. I don't know which all to follow. Okay, first let's go there and check out that flag that I see from here. There was a flag here, right? Yeah, there is a flag. Again, a flag that has not been picked up earlier. This is left street. Maybe this was picked up earlier. But how come there are no mobs in this area? Oh, there is a mob. Okay, yeah, left street, right street, and manor. Those were the three options that we got at the beginning. So this was picked up. Okay, fine. But the one up top was not, and I think that entire area was missed. Then how did we reach? Oh, this is where we probably dropped down, right? When everything broke, right? When Monoko tried opening a path for us, possibly. So some of us fell down there and some fell here and continued down the path. This is the right street. So we should get the right street flag here. Indeed. Makes a lot of sense. All right. I think right street was, I don't know, one was taken by Luna and Skiel, the other by this guy and Mael. So yeah, and this direction is the one that we never came to. Let's do one thing. Let's put Clair in the party. This is a light enemy, so yeah, Clair should do good damage against it. Hey, new boss fight, complete accidental new boss fight. By the way, no way to go in that direction, right? There is, no, there is no way. Yeah, I think that's the main right path, and this is the off path on the right, with a boss which I did not even notice the first time we came here, and it seems to be completely made for this area. Amazing. Okay, let's fight. Hello there, man. Is it high level boss? Chromatic dance use. Okay. Okay. 2 more. Fine. Okay. Broken, nice. Let's do Bad Omen.
Not today.
Get ready.
Let's dance. Okay.
Parried somehow. Amazing. This would have been a great fight if I had fought this mob when I reached the end of this level at the in the first instance. Maybe too difficult. Maybe, yeah. It's not burning. So what we need to do is Rain of Fire, which we can't. We can't do this. Well, let's do one thing. Let's use an item. We'll heal ourselves. Which we can't. I'm so stupid. I gave her confidence. How is she supposed to heal herself? Okay, fine. 4, right? Let's attack this one.
Ready to strike.
Phantom Stars. Let's go. Killed. Okay. Revive Paradox and Dances. So level 10. 6 Flawless Chroma Catalyst. Color of Lumina 15. 238k damage. Yeah, that was a damn difficult boss originally. Revive Paradox 11. Play immediately when revived. Nice. So this, along with the other, give HP to all our allies when on death. These two would be great. Amazing. Amazing. An area that we completely missed. Pictos, weapon, everything included. My feeling regarding this area was definitely correct. Okay. You can climb up top from here. But there's nothing. There is something. Chroma. Fine. Fine. I'll take that. Any other place we can climb to? Not here. Maybe there. Maybe not. All right. I think this is done. We have done this area. Let's look at the weapon. Done says so. Looks interesting. 443 power, fire. Base attack gives 1 perfection per burn on target. Okay. While powerful, 20% chance to burn on hit. Nice. Plus 1 AP on rank up. Nice. Not bad. This is a okay weapon, I suppose. Still nothing on dually, so let's go back to the manor. The original reason we had come over here was to use the basically see if we missed anything on the manor. You're supposed to go upstairs there, right? How do we do that? After dropping down, we can't. I think I'll have to, yeah. Looks like it. Looks like we can't. No, I was wrong. We can. Isn't this area accessible? Okay, it's not. It's supposed to be accessible, but it's not. Oh, we are at the first starting area again. Oh, okay. Fine. We can fast travel to Manor Garden. Train station ruins is what we opened up. Right, so the manor is not going to be available for us to enter. That's what we'll assume. Came from over here, right? Now we can't go there. There is something over here. A manor gate. How the hell did we miss this the first time? Big line as well. Alright, let's enter. Before that, yeah, let's go in. What a beautiful room. This is the bathroom. This is where dude you used to take a bath, right? It reminds you of something, right?
Great.
Renoir. Oh, Renoir's bathroom. Fine, makes sense. And a journal entry. Lore. Very good.
But how? With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Oh my god, okay. That's Renoir's voice. And that seems to suggest that the paintress is his wife and the mother of Alicia and Verso. Verso is the paintress's son, really? But that's exactly what it seems like, right? But then who is that fading woman who appears next to Alicia? But yeah, now that I recollect, Verso did mention that his parents were very famous artists and he did not take after their art. He went into music, so they might be painters. Interesting. Very interesting. This is one of the main rooms. Yeah. Renoir's bedroom, basically. So this is the paintress's room, possibly. Very interesting. Is there anything else which has happened here since we last checked? Nothing. Okay, fine. Let's get out. But damn, we missed a very important point of lore here, which we shouldn't have, and we missed a very good boss. Fighting it now was not as exciting, not by a long shot. Such a big disappointment. Oh, and we missed something else.
Useful?
Chroma. Can't get out from here. Fine. I want to check out what is on the other side as well. Now that we have this, okay, we can't enter here, I suppose. These manor grounds are not having any breach in the wall like the other side. Yeah, we can't enter that side. Makes sense. There is another area here. I don't think we came from there. We came from the other side. A place to fall down. Interesting. Can't climb up here from this point. Can't go over here. Okay. Let's go. More enemies. We haven't been here for sure because there is loot which nobody has picked up. Excellent. All right. Broken. Okay. Versus 51 now. Excellent. And let's pick up loot.
Good stuff.
Chroma. Okay, great.
Armand, Expedition 42. It's been 2 weeks, and still no word from Freya or Olivier. They've never missed a check-in before, no matter how exciting their find. Oh, my friends, I hope the end was swift. The grandest exhibit is likely our last, but as Olivier would say, it is also our grandest. I wish you were here, making that joke for the 1000th time. I'm proud of our work. We've pieced together so much. I just wish we had more time. The Gommage is still a few months away. Perhaps I can make one last trek. if you're reading this, my unknown future friend, I hope the information we've gathered helps you find answers. We've done what we could, in the hopes that you will prevail. Tomorrow comes.
A decade older expedition. Interesting. She's the one. Yeah, possibly. Okay, I think, yeah, this area was small, nothing too large. Just these few mobs and some of this and a journal to pick up, right? And nothing else, fine. But yeah, I'm curious about that grappling hook. If there is one here, there should be one on the... What is its purpose? How is it even used? Right? This doesn't make much sense. That grappling hook doesn't have any other grappling hook to which it can connect. And then there are these huge weapons made of light. There's definitely some great story behind Lumiere's old Lumiere's fall. All right. We have done this direction and there is nothing there on that direction. Right? Oh, I see something there. I don't think we have been there. Yeah, we haven't been there. We definitely haven't been there. Interesting. Because this area is on the right hand side. The other is on the other side. So, okay, again, in the direction of this huge sword on Verso's left is the right street, okay, from where we started at the beginning of the level. Straight ahead, beyond this flag, and further then towards that direction, okay, is the left street. So the left and the right street both come together here and meet at this flag in the center. The point is, we never go in that direction where actual old Lumiere is located, where possibly the history of what happened here will be explained somewhat, at least. And then there is this strange, very strange grappling hook which doesn't lead it to any other. Yeah, it doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't look like it leads anywhere. More mystery in old Lumiere. Alright, let's go. I think we got a fair bit of reward for our re-exploration of this area. Maybe I can check out the area that Luna and Skiel covered originally. But I think this should be more than enough for now. We can always come back later. The manor is gone. Let's sleep. Alright, we are in the main world. And we can break the core also, obviously. The overworld, that is. Yeah. So, what next? That's the question. The paintress beckons. That's what I feel like. We received some very good pictos though. Let's land on the Visages Island and check them out. Alright. Revive paradox. Play immediately when revived. Healing death was good. Healing counter. Because 5% health and counter attack. Perilous parry was upgraded. Critical vulnerability is also pretty good. Okay. Fine. There are quite a few, but yeah, it's difficult to figure out which one to use. Alright, fine. We'll stop here for now, I guess. Yeah, let's do one thing. Let's find a better island. I don't like sitting on the Visage Island. That island will do. A beach. An island with a beach. That's what we need. Are there mobs here? No, there aren't. Alright. Fine. So yeah, we'll stop here for now. I'll take some time, and when I come back we'll start another stream, and I think we'll go to the monolith and we'll try to see what the paintress has to say. The more I go through the rest of the overworld, the more I'm beginning to feel that this will not be where the game ends. There will definitely be more to the story, which will help us level up further and open up new areas which currently either have the danger sign or are, in case of bosses that we already have access to, are really difficult to beat, like Golgra. So yeah, that's it for today. For now, thanks everyone, whoever joined us. Yeah, see you in the next stream. Roden signing off. Bye.